Hey dolls and gents, I am running late, so I have to hurry up and film this intro for you guys. I filmed this look for you guys today. This is my Valentine's Day get ready with me. It is Valentine's Day today, which is why I'm running late because I have to go out the door. But I wanted to do a blue smoky. If you're following me on Snapchat, then you know I didn't want to go for like a traditional VDAY look where it's just like a boring smoky or something pink. I wanted to do something like fun and bold. So this is the look I decided to go with. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button. Also hit that bell so you're notified as soon as I post a new video, and be sure to like this video. It really does help. Thank y'all so much for your continued love and support. If you want to see how I achieve this full look right here, y'all know what to do. Stay tuned. So we're starting off with brows today. I'm first combing through my brow hairs with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Carbon Black. This is going to make my brows darker and just looks like I have more brows than I actually do. Next, we're going in with the ABH brow pomade in ebony, and we're applying this to the outer 3/4 of the brow. I have literally no hair by the tails of my brows, so I focus on that area and then I build it towards the center of the brow. You definitely don't want to bring it in all the way because it's going to make your brows look really, really dark and boxy. So I like to go in with a pencil in the inner portion of my brow, and it's actually a lighter shade than I use on the outer portion of my brow, and I'm just going to blend it in. It's slightly like a gradient brow, but not quite. So I'm finally trying out the P. Louise base that everyone has been raving about for the longest. I'm using the shade Rumor 5, and I have to say that I love it. I like using it to clean up underneath my brows, and then I pack it all over my lid so that I can get a nice base for my shadows. I do not set this base just like the owner. She does not set the base, so yeah, I really, really like it. I feel like it makes my eyeshadow colors pop, and it's really affordable considering that it's an international brand. So now I am going in with the MAC eyeshadow in Electric Ill. Do y'all remember this shadow? I was looking at it in my palette and I was like, you know what? I want to use this shade. And I love this color, but it's going on very green. So I'm going to go over top it with another blue eyeshadow. But I'm telling y'all, in the pan, this is like a super electric blue eyeshadow. But for some reason, when you apply it over certain bases, it turns like greenish, tilly, turquoisey. So I'm thinking it's because I'm using a nude base. So when it mixes with the blue, it turns greenish. But it's still a really pretty color, and I love how it looks blended with the blue shadows that I'm about to apply. So next, we are going in with the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Boo Berry. I initially was not going to use this shade, but as you can see, the first shade that I put down looks very green, so I needed to pull that blue back in. So this is just like a true matte blue color. It's leaning more towards the navy side, but it's pretty much like a true blue, just a little bit darker. But I am packing this on. I'm using a MAC 224 brush, the same brush that I use to apply Electric Ill. I love packing this color on and then using that same brush to blend it out. So I don't know what I was thinking when I started to apply this shadow with my fingers. I know that the Super Shock shadows go on really good with fingers, but when you have really long nails like I do, it can get really messy. So I started applying it with my nails, and then I was getting it everywhere. So I started to go in with a brush, and it has dual fiber hairs on the edges to really help to blend out cream products. But this brush works really well for applying cream shadows like this one. This shade is actually not available anymore. I had it in my overstock makeup and I just saw it and I had to use it. So yeah, I will try to find a ColourPop eyeshadow that is similar to this. I'm sure they have something similar. So underneath my brow bone, I did want to go in with the shimmery highlight. We are all shimmer today, baby, okay? I am using the MAC eyeshadow in Rice Paper. This was one of my first loves and I still love it. It's a really beautiful color. It's got like a white, yellow, gold undertone to it. It's very beautiful. So now we are highlighting the inner corner of our eyes. I'm using a JD Glow Galaxy Collection shadow in the shade Good God. If you have not tried their shadows out, you seriously need to try them. They're very inexpensive, but they're super pigmented and I just don't have any other shadows like these. It's so pretty. As you can see, it has a nice shift. If you see the actual pan, you would not think that it would come out this color. I forgot how much I love this mascara. I'm using a brand new bottle today though. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. If you are looking for a mascara that's bomb AF on your bottom lashes, this is the one. You will see my bottom lashes in a little bit. Actually, you already saw it in the intro, and I must say that it had my bottom lashes looking so good. Like, I don't know why I stopped using that mascara. I am priming with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water per usual. And then I'm going to go in with another primer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Pour and Prime Balm. This is my third time using this primer. I think this is my first time using it on camera, but I really love the way that it makes my pores just disappear. This is a really great primer. So I am finally back using my favorite foundation, the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm using a different shade. I normally use New Caledonia, but that shade is like too dark right now. I did go down a shade to this one, and I will have to say the undertones are different. The New Caledonia is more neutral, and I would say this one has more of like a orange undertone to it. So I will be mixing those two together to get like my perfect winter fall shade. So yeah, I know it looks crazy right now, but you know, I'm going to get it together. Don't worry. Don't worry. So I am using the Black Radiance Color Perfect Foundation Stick in Espresso. I have to say, absolutely love this for contouring. I'm going to try the foundation for all over just to see how it lasts on my skin, but oh my gosh. Do y'all see this contour? Yes, yes. I didn't realize like how pigmented these were. So I'm going back and forth between my foundation brush and the brush that I use to apply this product. So I'm just gonna blend these back and forth until I get it all blended because you don't want any harsh lines when it comes to contour. I do like to lay my contour down before my highlight. I know some people do it at the same time. Some people do their highlight before. I have like switched it up so many times, but currently I love doing my contour first and then I'll do my highlight. I know y'all probably get sick of me using the Tarte Shape Tape concealers to highlight, but I'm sorry. I absolutely love them. They work really great for any foundation that I use them with. I've never had any issues. They don't dry down super quick, but they also have really great coverage. I use deep underneath my eyes, and then I use Tan Deep Sand everywhere, and I also went on top of the deep that we placed down underneath the eyes. I just wanted my under eyes to have really great coverage, and I find that doing this gives me that bright under eye, but also still conceals the darkness that I have underneath my eyes. I don't have a lot of darkness anymore, but I still like that area to look super bright. So y'all know I do use a damp beauty blender for this step. I like to go back and forth between my beauty blender and the foundation brush that I use, and this method just works flawlessly for me, and it allows me to keep that full coverage because y'all know I love full coverage, okay? All right, using another oldie product, the Tarte Confidence Creamy Powder and Tan Honey. I like using this to set my under eyes before I bake. I also apply this to all the other areas that I highlighted on my face. To set my full foundation, I'm going in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Dark Deep, and I like to overlap some of the areas that we just highlighted. I am now baking just underneath my eyes with the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder and Translucent. I have been loving this as of late. I used to use a yellow tone powder, but now I just use this one. I'm just brushing it away. I only bake for like 3 minutes tops. So why did none of y'all tell me that Black Radiance came out with a darker contour palette? Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I didn't realize how deep that sculpt shade is because it looks lighter in the actual product. But when you apply it to your face, these babies are pigmented, okay? A little bit goes a long way. This is the dark to deep palette, and I didn't even use that contour shade because, boy, the sculpt shade was dark enough, okay? I know. Y'all are thinking, girl, you went all out for Valentine's Day with this colorful look. I know. I was doing the most. But I wanted to go in with a blue liner. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Eye Pencil in Cobalt Blue. And I'm applying this to my waterline. I just wanted everything to just be so blue on my eyes. Like, I wanted to draw full attention to the eyes. I think that blue on brown eyes looks so pretty. I know purple is one of the shades that you should use, but I just think blue is so beautiful. So I am going underneath my lower lash line with that same ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Luckfully. I know it's not available, but I promise I'm going to try to find a ColourPop dupe for this shade because it is just so pretty. Like, I don't know why I never used it before, but it is a beautiful shade and it goes on so pigmented. So y'all, I'm obsessed with the color that I used on my lips. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche Full Blown Fawn Lipstick. I didn't even have to use a lip liner with this. This is like a really pretty muted nude. I love it. And can we get into this highlighter though? This is the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials collab highlighter. This is Beam the Haters, and boy, this color is gorgeous. If you have a deeper skin tone, definitely check out this shade. It is just so beautiful. I'm applying this to the upper parts of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Same places per usual. I only highlight it once with this. Shocking, I know. So I am now applying my lashes, and I can't give y'all the details yet because my lashes have not launched. I know y'all are waiting. I got y'all. As soon as they're available, I will let y'all know. But yeah, applying my lashes. And then the final step is a mascara on my bottom lashes. I told y'all this mascara is the bomb for bottom lashes. Like, if you have short bottom lashes, try this. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this Valentine's Day Get Ready With Me video. If you did, do not forget to give your girl a big thumbs up. If you want to see more makeup tutorials, let your girl know in the comment section down below, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye. By the way, if you have not already checked out my last video, be sure to click the box right here. I have so many makeup tutorials on my channel. I've got simple looks, I've got bold looks, I've got natural looks. So be sure to check them out right here.